Rob Legenhausen here with a quick update for you on the markets as well as, and this is most importantly, your accounts, specifically equity income, our dividend paying stock portfolio that you own, that I own, and my family also owns. And so I wanted to talk to you briefly about performance year to date, as well as give you a little bit of commentary on the markets, on the volatility that we've been seeing as of late. Historically, S&P 500, and you've heard me say this before, but it's worth repeating. You're going to get an average 3 times every year on the S&P where you'll get a 5% or more decline. All right, 3 times a year. You're going to get a 10% or more decline on the S&P historically every roughly 16 months. Okay? You're going to get a 20% or more, the bear market that we just kind of entered yesterday. You're going to get a 20% or more decline on the S&P every roughly, this is like 5.5 years. And that's because we just went into it. So it's about 5.5 years, 20% or more decline. So I tell you this to say, this is nothing new. We've seen the movie before. We know how the movie ends. All right. Now, year to date, S&P 500 just breached that 20%. And so now, as of today, we're down about 23% for the year on the S&P 500. NASDAQ, the technology sleeve of the market, is down almost 30 year to date. Equity income, where your money sits as of today, is down 11, and that is net of fees. So S&P down 23, NASDAQ down 30, you're down 11. And the reason why we've been able to have this kind of like nice downside protection here is simply because of the quality of the names that you own. All right, we've positioned you ahead of this thing. You want to be in names like Equity Income, Verizon, J&J, Walmart, JP Morgan Chase. You want to own these value-tilted, well-capitalized, big dividend-paying stocks during times like this. This is exactly where you need to be right now. So if you think about the history of some of these names, like take Verizon. Verizon has paid a dividend and they've increased that dividend every single year for like 42 years. All right. If you have a company that's done that for 25 years, they're considered an aristocrat, a dividend aristocrat. And you've got a number of aristocrats that are in your lineup in equity income. Think about the history on that. Okay. If you look at like 2020, for example, recent history, the world literally shut down. Verizon paid a dividend and they increased it from the year before. During the Great Recession, Verizon paid a dividend and they increased it. During 9/11 and 01, 02, they paid a dividend and they increased it. And you can continue going back over the decades through wars, pandemics, inflation, stagflation, Fed, and you name it, tech bubbles. These companies are here, they're built to last, and they have withstood the test of time. That's why we own equity income. And I'm pleased to report that the numbers that I just shared with you is a direct result of that philosophy, of that value tilt, well-capitalized, big dividend-paying stocks that you and I both own. If you have any questions on equity income or on any of your other accounts, or if you have questions just in general about this market and where we go from here, I'm here for you. My door's always open. Me and my team are working around the clock. We're ongoing oversight of the portfolios. We're not gonna go into cash and hide under the mattress, but we are monitoring the names. If there's ever a dividend decrease or a company starts to underperform, they get pulled out of the lineup. So there is oversight going on around the clock behind your accounts. And I just wanted to again tell you, if you need anything from us, please, my door is always open. Until next time, hang in there. All right, we're going to get through this. I promise you, we are going to come out of this stronger and better, just like we've done every time in history. Anybody who's ever bet against the US economy has lost. Take care, be well, and we'll see you soon.